Hi, I'm Dr. John Dyben, and I want to talk about addiction and its impact on children. Addiction is a disease that impacts not only the individual who's suffering directly from it, but also everyone in their lives. And when it comes to families, when it comes to parents and grandparents, and even older siblings, the children in the family are dramatically impacted by addiction. In fact, they're often the first to be impacted by addiction, but they are generally the last to ever receive care or help if they do receive it at all. Today, Hanley Foundation is proud to announce that we have partnered with NACoA, the National Association for Children Impacted by Addiction, to develop a 3-day on-site child-centered family program. This program is specifically designed for children ages 7 to 12 who have been impacted by addiction. When addiction is in a child's family, that child is absolutely impacted whether we realize it or not. The impact includes the development of often very, very negative messages that this program helps kids explore and change and overcome. When kids know that there are problems in their home or in their family system, but they don't understand what the problems are, what they end up doing is creating a narrative where they blame themselves. Our 3-day children's program will help kids come to an understanding of what addiction is from a developmentally age-appropriate perspective. But then it will also help to challenge those ideas that have been planted in them that somehow it is their fault or that they can do something to control it. The kids program at Hanley Center has been designed in cooperation with Jerry Moe, who spent decades running and creating these programs and has years and years of successful practice in helping children overcome the difficulties that addiction in the family puts on them. So what happens at a 3-day children's program at Hanley Center? Well, the first thing that anyone should know is that all 3 days are filled with moments of play. And not play in order to learn some technique, or just play. When children are affected by addiction, they have to grow up a little faster than they should. Often when children are affected by addiction, when there's addiction in a family system, the children lose a little bit of their childhood. And so what we seek to do first and foremost is to remind kids that they are kids and that they are allowed to be kids and have safe fun. And this helps to let their guard down a little bit. The 3 primary goals of this program, first on day 1, is helping kids understand what addiction is and understand what recovery is in age and developmentally appropriate ways. This is done through experiential groups as well as art activities and is facilitated by professional adults who know this program and how to work with kids to help them get that understanding. The next thing is about opening the door to our feelings. On day 2, now we've developed a practice and we have developed some rapport and trust. And kids learn in families that are affected by addictions, they often learn certain rules like don't talk, don't feel, don't trust, even if no one teaches them that and says it to them on purpose. Kids internalize that. So in day 2, we focus on helping kids recognize that their feelings matter and that they can open the door to their feelings and they can be safe. In the 3rd day, we look at moving forward. What does it mean now that you have developed an understanding of addiction, but also of recovery, so that you know that the problem is not your fault and the solution is something that's real, that there's hope, and that you can actually care for yourself. On that second day, you've learned skills for addressing and understanding feelings. And in the third day, we look at bringing the parent or the safe adult in with the child to explore what it means to move forward in health and in recovery. I hope that you will consider in your own life, if you know a child ages 7 to 12 who's been impacted by addiction in any way, whether it's something that they're currently struggling with in the family or whether it's something from some time ago. Kids deserve recovery. Helping them to understand what addiction is, that it is a disease that people do not choose, and that it is something that they cannot control, they did not cause, but they can learn how to take care of themselves. Teaching kids these things is a game changer for many, and I hope that you'll join us in this effort.